Hey everybody, Steve here, and here's a look at all the stories we're following from the AFR News Desk for November 18th, 2014. So our lead story this week comes from the announcement of a new partnership between ASG Games and Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball. You can now purchase and download all of the games and seasons that are currently available for that game through the ASG Games website. And this comes at a really great time because the 2013-14 season set is now available for that Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball game, and that brings us right into this week's new releases. Over at Replay Games, they are now taking pre-orders for the 2014 set for their Replay Baseball game, with an expected ship date of January 27th, 2015. They have all three versions of the game available, and you can save a couple of bucks if you order it now. Play.com has announced that the Current Stars 2015 cards for Face the Mat will be out on December 10th. The 2013 season is now available for True to Life Baseball, and there's also a new free demo version of that game available to download. And finally, there is another batch of new games and sets from prolific designer Roberto Chiavini. He has the Olympic Sailing Volume 5. Head-to-Head Tennis ATP Yearbook 2001 is out, as well as the Unforced Error Tennis WTA Yearbook for 1985. The 85 and 86 yearbooks are out for Daring Racers F1. And finally, the 1968 and 69 yearbooks for Heroes of the Majors Golf is also out. All of those games are available to purchase from the sportsreplays.net website. And for all of these new releases and pre-orders, make sure you check out the links below the video. And that brings us into the question of the week. So last week we had the return of the question of the week contest, and I asked everybody what NFL player from the 1990 season would they most like to see come back and play in today's game. And there were a lot of great responses, but far and away everybody wanted to see what Bo knows in the current NFL, and that's Bo Jackson, of course, the running back from the Los Angeles Raiders. And the winner of the question of the week contest, he also said that he wanted to see Bo Jackson. So congratulations to Chris Sagusag, I hope I'm saying that right. You've just won a copy of the 1990 set for second season football from Play.com. Send an email to stevenatower@gmail.com and let me know the name and address you'd like your prize sent to. Thank you to everybody that commented. It's always great hearing from the fans of the show, and stay tuned in the coming weeks for more great contests. No giveaway this week, but I do have another football-related question that I'd like to pose to everybody. In light of the current situation in the NFC South, where there's a very good chance that the division winner will not have a winning or even a 500 record, what does everybody think about the division winners automatically getting a home game in the first round of the playoffs or getting a bye? Do you think if a division winner doesn't at least have a 500 record, should they lose the right to host a home game in the playoffs? My thought on the matter is this really only happens maybe once every 5 years, and it just kind of adds to the drama and excitement of the NFL. So I say keep the system as it is, and once in a while you do have something weird and I guess wonderful happen, depending on your point of view. A few years ago, we had the Seattle Seahawks, who were 7-9 and won the NFC West, and they actually defeated New Orleans in the opening round of the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this year. We might even have a division winner with just 6 wins, depending on how things play out. But look forward to reading everybody's responses, and we'll highlight some of the answers on next week's show. And now let's wrap things up with a channel update. So the channel continues to grow. We picked up 6 or 7 subscribers over the past week from this last contest. So we're up to 467. So we're going to be really close to hitting that 500 mark before the beginning of the new year, which is my goal for the channel right now. So if you can, help spread the word. Tell your friends about the channel, send them a link to it, and ask them to subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this thing growing as we head into 2015. No current plans for what the next review is going to be, but as I said, I'm going to try to get another Under the Hood video out before the New Year's rolls around. In the meantime, you can stay tuned for a news update every Tuesday right here on the AFR News channel. Alright everybody, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. My name's Steve, and I'll see you next time after further review.